Good afternoon, everyone. We have arrived at Parc Baldwin in Coaticook, Quebec. We will be hiking the Lac Leicester Pinnacle. It's about a 3-mile round trip hike from where I am right now and brings you to a nice overledge looking over Lac Leicester, which the view is pretty nice. So overall, from what I hear, it's a light to moderate hike. The way my back's feeling, I should be able to handle it without much of a problem. It is $9 Canadian to get into the park, and with the exchange rate, that's probably roughly 6.5 to 7 American. But from what I understand, the trails are well maintained, and this is definitely a hike worth doing if you're staying anywhere near Coaticook, whether it be on the US side or the Canada side. I decided to just come over here for the afternoon and do this hike, and then I'm gonna go find somewhere to get an early dinner, and we are gonna go back to the campsite. So it's a pretty nice afternoon, a bit windy, but overall a very nice afternoon for hiking, so I think we should get on with it. All right, so the trail starts back at that parking lot. Pretty cool little intersection here. There's a church, the parking lot for the hiking trail, and then a small cafe, which I want to check out, but by the time I'm done with the hike, they are gonna be closed, so we're gonna find something else to do. I'll probably go into downtown Coaticook, and there's this place called the Hop Station that I want to give a try, being a craft beer lover. So I think that's what we're gonna do after the hike. But the trail starts down there, and you gotta walk up this hill, and then you gotta pay your $9 Canadian for your daily pass at the trailhead, which is right around here by that dark red sign. Looks like some nature trails over there of some sorts. All the signs are in French because Quebec is a French-speaking province in Canada. But I think what we're gonna do is just walk the main trail. The only map I've seen is Strava. I've never seen like the actual thing. I think that's it right there. But I kind of looped out like just the outer loop that goes out to the Lac Leicester Pinnacle and back is the one that I intend to do. But it seems like there's a lot of directions you can go here. So let's check this out real quick. All right, so yeah, let's go blue, white, red, back to blue and in. I think that's the way I intended to do it. I could be wrong though. All right, so don't go that way. Yep, number 1. Oh, I see. Yep, I see how they've numbered these. So yeah, all right, let's just follow 1. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go 1 to 5, back to 1. I think that's the loop we're gonna do. We could do 2 as well, but my plan was to do roughly 3 miles of hiking and then go grab an early dinner. Tons and tons of sap lines around here. Well, wherever they're selling the maple syrup, I want some. Yeah, if the whole trail's like this, I'm probably not going to need my I'm probably not gonna need my my trekking poles, but I've got them just in case. Because as of right now, I feel fantastic on my elliptigo. I feel decent, but not. I feel decent while hiking, but on the descent, I could be on-off bothered by my SI. So really, just got to be careful with descents. I'm almost more concerned about like doing a loop where I've got a lot of walking and then have to descend after a lot of walking. So we're staying on one here. I could do two, but I could maybe do two after I loop 5 back to 1. But for time's sake, we're just gonna do the main loop. All right. Well, here's the trail intersection, so I think this is the summit. This is indeed the summit. Look at that. Let's get a better look of it. Oh, heck yes. Look at that view. That's pretty incredible. All right, so that's Lac Leicester right in front of us. There's a campground on here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. And that's looking north, kind of towards Sherbrooke. You go east, you're going towards like downtown Coaticook, which is where I'm gonna head after this hike. It's really freaking windy. Oh boy. Really nice view though. All right. If we look at it here, some sort of summit marker. Damn, that's awesome. Last look. Yep. Lac Leicester, Canada, Vermont, and that white building with the green steeple over there, that is where we started, I'm pretty sure. Over there in the corner. Yeah, good little hike. Other than it being unbelievably windy for pretty much the 1 millionth day in a row this year. Okay, let's get out of here. Really, really nice view. But there's no marker here, so I'm not gonna stop and take any more photos. Or maybe this whole thing, maybe the trail just goes along the top and then loops back, I don't know. But I guess we'll stop at as many of these as we can for 30 seconds to a minute and just enjoy the beauty of the true north. All right, looks like there's actually a few points there's actually a few scenic points here. I thought the summit was the summit. Yeah, this actually might be the best one. This actually might be the best view. Oh yeah, you can definitely see where we started over there. This is arguably the best view. The first number 5 right there. So I think this is where the descent officially starts. Very nice hike. Yeah, we'll do 5. Yeah, we're not picking 2 back up. We'll do 5 and then back to a brief amount of time on 4 and then back to 1. Oh, nope, we're still rising. Another picture point here. God, every time I think I'm done with the picture taking, there's more. Yeah, I think that last one we were just on was the best view. Yeah, that last one we were on was the best view. All right, starting to get a little tired and a little hungry, and a little thirsty for adult beverages. So let's descend. All right, another viewing point on the other side of Mont Pinnacle. Looking at a different body of water this time. I'm not sure what lake that is. Yeah, now we're looking towards Vermont. That's a different body of water. That's Vermont. Most likely Gore Mountain, and looking into Lewis, Vermont, like out that way. So we're looking at Warren's Gore and Lewis. And probably Norton too. Yeah, definitely a hike worth doing. It's not too difficult. The only part that's worried me so far is the descent, and that's really just because of my back and the fact that I've got a chronic injury that is made worse by any sort of impact. Yeah, really nice. Oof. That could have gotten ugly. Oh, looks like you can register online here. No, that wasn't. I was wrong. I was wrong when I said that that white building with the green steeple was the church right next to where I was parking. I was wrong. Well, that was definitely fun. Not going to complain about it. It's the first time I've gone hiking out of the USA, and I know, really simple one, but I think we made the right call. I happen to be camping about 25-minute drive from the Canada border, so I figured why not go across for a few hours and go do something I enjoy. So hopefully we'll recover tonight. I'm gonna go back to the site. I've picked up a sandwich. We're gonna go back to the site, have some food, and go fishing. So thanks again for stopping by the channel. If you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe, and we will see you at the next one.